I don't know. I mean, I felt like I'm feeling very good physically right now, and I felt yesterday. I felt like I moved pretty well too. I'm getting to some balls that maybe my opponents aren't thinking that I'm getting to, but I'm not. That's not how I want to be winning points, anyways. So, I'm feeling good, and I feel like I feel like I'm a decent mover for a guy my size, and I'm trying to do what I can, given how big I am on the court.
When you were sitting in Atlanta with that trophy next to you, you said you probably weren't going to see it or you hope to not see it for over a month.
Yeah.
You were going to be on the road. Did it feel good to actually have that 7 days, 6 days off, and I think that's going to pay off the next couple weeks and at the Open?
Yeah, and up in Montreal, it was a match that I lost that I feel like I should have won. I said this yesterday. I feel like it could have been a blessing in disguise because I really was going nonstop up until that point. So I did have, it wasn't 6 days off, but it was 6 days no matches. You know what I mean? So I rested for about a day and a half, but I just did little things in the gym here or there just to get my body ready, and I started practicing a little bit. I wasn't practicing too hard. I knew I was playing well, but everything I did during those, during that time was to get myself ready for this tournament. And, I've gotten to the point where I know myself and I know my body pretty well. So, I did some good work in that little time off.
How is the weather here affecting you at all? I mean, it's just
No, it doesn't affect. I love it. I absolutely love this weather. When it's really hot and really humid, that's when I struggle. So this is very welcoming for me. Hope this keeps up. It was perfect out there.
I was just thinking, because it can be, when you get to New York, it can be really awful out there. I mean, is there anything
As far as heat goes?
Yeah, or humidity and
Yeah.
mustiness?
But I felt like New York's always the most tame of the events we played. Nothing compares to Atlanta, in my opinion. Some of those matches I've played there, it's been pretty hot. But even Atlanta this year was a lot cooler than normal, and same goes for DC. So I think that's actually one of the reasons that I'm feeling, very very fresh up to this point. And I've played a lot of matches, but I don't think the humidity has really, it hasn't been that high, and that's what really gets to me sometimes.
John, I know you talked about conditions in New York, and USDA, they announced they're going to have plans for a retractable roof over ash. Just wondering what your thoughts on that.
That's pretty cool. Hope. When are they expecting it to be done?
I don't think they said yet.
Okay, well, hope maybe I can still be playing when that roof is up. That'd be pretty neat. I can't imagine the expense of it and how they're going to do it, but it'll be really cool.
Do you think it's something the tournament needed?
Yeah, over a 2-week period, in the summer, end of summer, beginning of fall. I mean, chances are it's going to rain at least a little bit, and it has pushed the final back. The last 3 years or something. So I remember 2 years ago the rain was brutal. It was 3 straight days or something like that. So yeah, if it helps the tournament go smoother, I think yeah.
Last questions? Sandy?
Hey, John, can you talk a little bit about the Bryans going into the U.S. Open? I know you know them pretty well, and how much they've achieved. It's incredible.
Yeah, those guys are the best in the world, and they have been the best in the world for such a long time now. And even at, what are they, 35 years old, they're having arguably their best year ever, and they have a very good shot at holding all 4 slams and the Olympic gold, which I don't think has ever been done. So they've had an incredible year, and they certainly deserve it because those guys work extremely hard. They work extremely hard at what they do, and they have they have a great coach in their corner who's always he cuts no corners. He gets these guys prepared, and they're very well prepared, and they're very good. So they know each other very well too. So that certainly doesn't hurt. So they're the best of all time, in my opinion.
Have you been able to take any lessons from them?
No, because I'm 0-13 career against those guys, and it drives me crazy. Various different partners, I cannot beat them, and it's really annoying.
John, I was just wondering what your reaction was to your grandpa's homemade shirts.
Yeah. That's funny, huh? No. Yeah, it was. You know, he went over to play gin rummy with his other 80-something-year-old friends, and one of his friends who's actually real like tech savvy and has an iPhone and knows how to text message and do everything, which is the other ones don't, but he doesn't either. He had these shirts made, and you know, and all of them were wearing it, and I heard they were wearing it around town too, which is completely awful. But it's one thing to show it at my mom's house in it, and but you know, it's funny, and at least you know he has a very good sense of humor about it. I didn't know how, you know, he's a little old school, how he would. You know what he would think of that photo shoot that I did. He thought it was all good.
Have you seen it in person or just like via picture?
I've not seen it in person, just in picture. I haven't asked for one to be shipped to my house yet.
Is he coming to the U.S. Open?
I don't think so. That's a little tough for him. So he probably won't go there.